Hey, my name is Jake Aaron, and welcome to another story time with I, where, you know, as a kid, you're just very trustworthy, I guess, is how I want to start it. So back in, let's see, elementary school, I want to say it was like kindergarten, first grade. I feel like I have to do some research. I should have done research. I feel like I was listening to Shania Twain. So when I grew up, I got to have a CD player before even iPods and whatever else came out. A CD player was obviously a CD disc, and you put it in the player and with your headphones, and I would listen to the same CD or mix tracks on a disc on the school bus and just chill, right? So one day, it was on our way home, I believe, and this one girl who was older than me, and she kept on asking me if she could borrow my CD player for the night and give it back to me in the morning. I was like, no, I really can't, like, let anyone have my CD player, right? And I just remember saying no or whatever too many times until I just gave up, and I was like, yeah, okay. So I let her have the CD player and everything. And my bus driver was really cool with me, right? And I just recall flashback memory to my grandmother and my mom asked me where my CD player is. And I told them what happened. So I just remember them getting a hold of the bus garage or something, and the bus driver knew who it was and gave them a phone call about what happened to my CD player and demanded that my CD player needed to be brought back to me on the school bus, and it did. And I just remember my school bus teacher, teacher? What? Have I been saying school bus teacher this whole time? School bus. What is this? Driver! School bus driver. I am so sorry. So my driver, because, you know, we got chauffeured around in these big, beautiful yellow buses. I lived a normal life. So I just remember him being like, you can't let people borrow your things that you don't know. Like, kind of like a dad, but not like rude, but just like, you know, buddy, like, you gotta watch out. And I was just like, yeah, you're right, I can't do it again. And I don't think I got in too much trouble. They were just like, you just don't do that again. It was like, I mean, I had to be between 6 and 8 or something. I don't know. But, however, I don't know. I guess I just was so, is the word naive? Like, I trust or believe that this woman was gonna give me back my CD player. And she didn't. She played me. And my mom still allowed me to have my CD player on the bus. And then eventually, you know, 2007 rolled around, right? When were iPods? I feel like that was around the time iPod Nanos 1 and 2 and iPhones were coming out. And I was allowed to have those on the bus. But also at that time, I was more in my teenage years and no one was like taking my things, because when I went to middle school, it was like the same people that rode my bus before. Like, we already knew each other. So yeah, I don't know. I let someone take my CD player, and, you know, I would have never gotten it back if my parents, family members didn't ask what happened. So, did you guys ever trust someone when you were a kid? And obviously, you probably shouldn't have. I feel like that could be like many dark stories too. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people I feel like you just trust as a kid. But I've never gotten into anyone's van, so it's not as bad as letting someone steal my CD player, but whatever. I have many CD players. Sometimes, no, I don't wish to have a CD player. I'm glad that I have what I have, because there's no way I think I could connect a CD player to, like, my speakers. So, that is my story time. That's Grizzly Bear. Okay. Love you, bye. Subscribe.